Okay, this is class 6 of course number 5, and Eva Leung is here. She's already graduated of course 5. She's actually in 5A. But for this class I'm going to have her do it so that you can see what we are doing now. This is then class 6. Eva Leung, you want to say something to the camera?
No, it looks very bright today. It's
Huh?
nice. No, it's nice and bright.
Right?
Today it's nice and bright.
Very good. Okay, so you remember we finished the statement about mastership that you were supposed to read once a day. Then we did the sin thing. And now we're over here in power breathing we have done. The only thing we have not done yet on class, on video, is Victor Hugo's Vital Style.
Okay.
Do you have the textbook with you?
No, I actually don't have it.
You always have to have the textbook with you for
Okay.
class, all the time.
Okay.
Just because you finish this course doesn't excuse you.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you go ahead and turn to page 69.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You see there Victor Hugo's Vital Style?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is, can you just read that through first?
A cannon which breaks its moorings on board ship becomes abruptly some indescribable supernatural beast. It is a machine which transforms itself into a monster. This mass runs on its wheels like billiard balls, inclines with the rolling, plunges with the pitching, goes, comes, stops, seems to meditate, resumes its course, shoots from one end of the ship to the other like an arrow, whirls, steals away, evades, prances, strikes, breaks, kills, exterminates.
Okay. First of all, do you understand all the words there?
Yeah.
Okay. What does the word pitching mean?
In my, actually, I understood it to be something else, actually.
So what's the definition of the word pitching?
I mean, I'm not 100% sure with the billiard. I know the word pitching, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
If it's used
You're
in
not
that
100%
context
sure,
here.
then you got to look it up.
Okay.
That's the first thing you have to realize is that words
okay.
are crystallized thought.
Right, but
If the word is not clear, you have a blur in the mind.
well, my understanding.
No
is
excuses.
Okay, I know what the word means.
What does it mean?
I just didn't know if there's a technical
Does it
meaning
mean?
for billiard when you put out
Oh,
fourth. When you
Eva!
put out fourth.
Pitching.
Right.
What's the spelling there?
Pitching.
Okay, look it up.
A dark, sticky substance obtained from tar or turpentine, or to cast or to throw, to set up, or set the key of, fall headlong of a ship, plunge lengthwise.
What was that one?
It says fall headlong of ship, plunge lengthwise, the act of pitching, degree, height, intensity, slope, distance,
You might
propeller.
want to speak a little bit louder so the camera will pick it up.
Okay.
Okay, so this is in connection with, says here, this mass, a cannon, which breaks its moorings on board ship. So you're on the ship.
Right.
So what does pitching mean in the ship?
The propelling.
Propelling? What do you mean?
The pitching of, let's say, the masts. Of the masts.
What does the dictionary say?
The dictionary had said when you're plunging lengthwise.
Okay.
Okay, so.
So then you have a pitching in the boat. You also have a plunging.
Okay.
So it says here, inclines with the rolling.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about the mass, which is the cannon.
Mm-hmm.
The mass runs on its wheels like billiard balls,
Mm-hmm.
inclines with the rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
Plunges with the pitching.
Okay.
Got the idea?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other words you don't understand? Prances. What's the word prances mean?
Prince, is my understanding, is delicately, lightly.
Very good. Okay. So now, I'd like you to make believe that you are saying that there's a whole bunch of children sitting on the floor right
Okay.
here, and you're reciting this to them.
Okay.
Okay. Now, one of the reasons I use this one from Victor Hugo is because people, when they read this the first time, not you, you already know, even though I caught you on one word.
Okay.
When people read this first time, they have no idea what it's all about. They're totally confused, and that's why I picked it. Because if you don't understand, if you go by a misunderstood word, if you don't understand one word, it throws everything off.
That's right.
Right. So that's why I use that. Now the second use of it will be your recitation of this to a whole bunch of children that are sitting in front of you.
Okay.
So you're free to go ahead and remember, you are communicating to them.
Okay.
You're not going to be thinking about yourself as an actress.
Okay.
You are communicating to them.
Okay.
So if you're in the picture, they won't get it. Forget yourself and just be real with the whole thing. Just like you know, because you're an actress.
Okay. A cannon which breaks its moorings on board ship becomes abruptly some indescribable supernatural beast. It's a machine which transforms itself into a monster. The mass runs on its wheels like billiard balls, inclines with the rolling, plunges with the pitching, comes, goes, stops, seems to meditate, resumes its course, shoots from one end of the ship to the other. Like an arrow, it whirls, it steals away, evades, prances, strikes, breaks, kills, and exterminates.
That was excellent, except for the end. I wanted a little bit roughness.
Stronger? Okay.
Kills, exterminate.
I didn't want to scare the little kids. That's why I toned it down at the end.
Oh,
but,
I
okay.
see. Well, kids love all of that whole thing.
Yeah, they could be.
Okay, that's excellent. So I had you do that. For those who are studying through the videos, you may not yet understand why recitations and the voice means so much in this course, but you will as you go along. In other classes I've already explained it, about the consonant dams, the power behind the words, the articulation. I mentioned about the ah, which never stops. But then when I put a consonant at the end, I'm creating a tension. Ah. So it's too difficult to explain, but that is the idea of the consonant dams. Now, when you speak with the proper kind of voice, with the proper modulation, with the words with the proper elongation, as we mentioned this before in other classes, you will find that it's a whole different story. You can actually direct other people. And if you don't believe me, go into a Kmart on a Monday morning when everybody's stoned out of his mind and go there and say, oh, listen, I'd like to ask you about this blouse. And you but you maintain what we're talking about. Speaking with intention, the proper pitch of voice and the whole thing, and they wake up. All right, so that's very good. The next one we have is the voice strengthening of the two exercises. I've not given this to anybody before, but you've had this before, so you're just the right one to do it. We're going to do just a warm-up exercise and the siren. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now I can stop, edit the thing. So
you want to stand?
well, I'm trying to get you to, so I can get you. Why don't you stand right here?
Right here?
Yeah, and I'll put the camera. All right, stay right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Towards the camera, like that.
Let me see. I can always cut this out. Stay right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good for now.
Just stand right
Okay,
here.
so that's all I'm going to do is those two exercises,
Okay.
which you haven't done probably in a while.
Yeah, no, I'd love to do them. That'd be great.
Oops,
Whoa.
you grab this.
Yeah.
But stand in the way you were standing before. Okay, that's good. That's fine. All right. You didn't change the spot where you're standing,
No, I
right?
didn't. I have 1 foot.
No.
I'm still on the spot.
Okay, this is exercise number 1 is the warm-up,
Okay.
and second one is the siren. And every student of this course 5, of course I use this in the regular
Voice class.
singing, yeah.
Mhm.
But this is to develop, to make the voice stronger.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. You're a soprano, are you? I forgot.
Yeah.
Can you face me just a little bit?
Sure.
And just so I can direct. Okay, it's coming out nice and smooth. It's weaker than it used to be, but
Yeah.
okay, we're going to put ooh on top, the vowel ooh. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Well, you're up to a high A there.
Yeah.
That's a soprano.
Definitely.
And just gradually start getting a little bit louder. of shape. You haven't been
Oh yeah,
practicing,
yeah.
but
Definitely
that
out of
is
shape.
good. All the technique is there. Okay, this exercise and the one that's coming up right now are to be practiced 5 days a week. Rest 2 days, and then another 5 days of the
The same, yeah.
the same,
Yes.
the same thing over.
Yes, yeah.
For 1 month and a half,
Okay.
exactly 6 weeks. You won't believe how
Yeah,
strong
no.
your voice
No, I need to.
has got.
I've had
What time does that
some
last?
issues.
Because it's
It's 3:20. 3:20.
3:20. Okay.
That's what it says.
Okay, very good. Now the second one is equally as important, but it's mostly to expand the range, and this is called the siren. I call it siren because you go ah, something like that. Ah, ah, face me a little bit more. I want to check something. Very good. Well, give me a little glissando.
Okay.
Make it. Just who? Well, you are a soprano.
No, I've been so out of practice for
That, you know,
months.
that was a high C.
Was it?
High
the whole thing
C.
was- all right, I've never struggled so much with that, but I've been away for a little while, so.
Now, all right, you have a seat.
Okay.
So that takes us to the 2 exercises. Students on this course, in order to make the voice stronger, don't forget, 6 weeks, day. It's 5 days practice, then 2 days off. Then go to the same thing, the 2 exercises I mean, for another 5 days
Okay.
and 2 days off.
No, I
Right,
definitely.
that's the second week, right?
Haven't
And
I-
the third week,
Yeah.
5 days, 2 days off, then the
Okay.
4th week, and then go up to 6 weeks.
Yeah, no.
You won't believe how powerful that in your health too.
I
will
could
improve.
feel that I was straining. I've been so out of practice because of other issues in life that wow, what a that was just the worst warm-up I've done in my life.
Oh, this is the time when you should be
But that's
doing
fine.
that.
Yeah, no,
Help-
I know.
Help the health.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to go to rejuvenation
Okay.
on page 69.
Uh-huh.
You got it?
Yep.
And I wrote this poem, dedicated it to a young lady. When she was in my presence, I always felt lively, like I was young, very young. And I just want to show people how to put that feeling of rejuvenation into the poetry, the feeling. Bring this feeling out. Just like, for example, people on course 5A, I tell them to develop the mood of reverence. The reason for that is 5A is all about spiritual things. Unless you have reverence, you're never going to accomplish it.
We're all thankful.
Reverence. Can you give me an example of reverence?
The beauty of nature. That
No, I don't mean in poetry. I mean, just give me a definition.
Reverence is when you're just thankful and in awe of something.
Beethoven! The reverence. That's why in my book, The Path of Hidden Knowledge, I have 12 sublime realms. And the first 10, the first 9 rather, are each one goes with the symphony of Beethoven.
Right.
Symphony number 9, symphony 8, 7, 6, all the way down to realm number 1. So when you connect that with the reading and you listen to it every day for months, something is going to speak inside you. It's really unbelievable. Okay, what else we need here? All right. I'm going to do rejuvenation right now. Pay special attention to phrasing, elongation, and modulation.
Okay.
Now, phrasing is where you put the commas.
Okay.
Right? I think we've discussed that in one of the lessons already. Elongation is the painting is beautiful or the painting is beautiful. You elongate the word.
Right. Along
Along with that elongation comes a modulation. You go up and down. So it's not the same thing. You're talking like a robot, blah, 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 blah. Okay?
It's not monotone, right?
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and just read it through once. We might have to do it a couple of times. So, and what I want you to do is really feel that rejuvenation in yourself.
Okay.
Or if you like, you can think of another person who gives you that rejuvenation and you're feeling it inside you.
I'll think of it in myself.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah. Is that
Like,
uncomfortable?
yeah, no, it's perfect. Like a drop of cool, clear rain, quenching leaves of parched papyrus, you refresh the chlorophyll of my mind and enliven the scent of my dreams. Like a puff of wind from afar, vivifying memories of joy, your sweet breath evokes my innocence and heals the deep wound of vanity. Like a ray of beaming sunshine melting the frost of a winter's morn. Your smile softens, crests in my aura that desires to bathe in your light.